We're at the Apple House at the Arboretum, and we're talking to Jim about how to store your apples.
For the home gardener, maybe growing their own apples, how should we store them?
Yep, the best way to store them is in your refrigerator. Quite honestly, cool is better. Most fruit stores best in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Ideally, the crisper drawer, and I like to put a damp paper towel or a damp washcloth with them because all refrigerators now are frost-free, all the newer stuff, and so they pull the moisture out of stuff. If you put something in there to keep them wet, otherwise you can put them in a plastic bag, that'll help a little bit too. But that's the best way, is to keep them in the refrigerator.
A refrigerator, but if you got a cold basement?
If you got a cool basement, that would work too. You know, the cold part of the garage.
Temperature-wise?
Ideal temperature is between 32 and 40. Some things are a little bit different. Honeycrisp actually prefers 40. A few of them are a little better, but you know, you want to hit the middle. So, you know, 40 degrees is pretty close. 36 to 38 is ideal for most.
Well, speaking of Honeycrisp, which apples that you guys grew store the best?
Honeycrisp stores really well. First Kiss stores really well for an early apple. They'll still store for a long time. Some of the older early varieties, State Fair, Beacon, some of those things, they don't store as well, and so that's part of the reason they've gone down the road. They just don't store very well. So, you know, even in the refrigerator, you've got a few weeks, and that's about it. Where Honeycrisp, Sweet Tango, First Kiss, and some of the stuff that we put out recently stores much better than that.
So last question, what's your favorite apple?
My favorite apple right now in here is Sweet Tango.
Sweet Tango.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jim.
But it changes weekly as we get more stuff in.
Exactly, whatever's right
I'm
at the
still a
time.
Yeah,
Honeycrisp
exactly.
guy.